When I was 8 years old, I was diagnosed with chronic liver disease. Cause is unknown, and there was no cure. I was an active kid who loved to read, play sports, try new things. I especially loved to play soccer and play every day at recess and in a club team outside school. I was just at the age where I could begin to play competitively. Now I was super excited to begin the winter season. I played striker and was a top goal scorer in the It started with my joints swelling up. At first, I brushed it off. Oh, it's just a sprained finger. I must have sprained it playing goalie today. Or, oh, I think I just stubbed my toe like kicking the ball the wrong way. And then it started to happen a lot more frequently. I loved watching hockey on TV with my dad and brother, and playing road hockey with them, the kids from the neighborhood. I really wanted to try playing ice hockey, so my dad signed me up. I was so happy and excited, I couldn't wait to play my first games. My first 2 games went really well, except I didn't score. I still remember game 3 vividly. I was determined to score this game, but both my ankles were pretty swollen, especially my right one. I had a lot of difficulty getting my skates on that day. I had to undo them all the way to the second hole just to get them on my feet. Parents suggested that I should sit out this game, but I ignored them because I wanted to play so badly and score. My feet hurt pretty bad, but I pushed through it and played the whole game. I didn't score. The team lost 12-0, and that was the last game of hockey I ever played. My feet and ankles had swollen to the point where it was difficult for me to walk. My stomach was bloated and painful. At CHEO, I was poked and prodded by dozens of doctors. There seemed no end to the doctors' questions and tests. After 6 weeks of being at CHEO, in and out of CHEO, I traveled to Sick Kids in Toronto for another 2 weeks. At this point, all my joints were swollen, and my primary mode of transportation was a wheelchair. I didn't think the doctors would ever figure out what was wrong with me. I was scared, and that I was never going to be able to play sports again or walk normally. It took a total of 8 weeks to diagnose me. It was not for lack of effort. As an 8-year-old, it was very confusing and difficult to understand. What was going on with my body? I had an endoscopic biopsy where a tube was placed down my throat and went towards my liver and took a piece off for a sample. Next day, the doctor told me I had autoimmune hepatitis. She explained that it had something to do with my liver not functioning like a normal liver. After over 2 months of being in and out of hospital, I wanted to know what was going on inside my body. The doctor tried answering my questions as best she could, but I couldn't really understand all the medical terminology and couldn't visualize what she was telling me. It was pretty confusing. What I did understand was that if I took these daily medications, I would feel better. Regular visits to the hospital for ongoing blood work to monitor my illness, and it would become a routine part of my life. I'm still living with autoimmune hepatitis. It's controlled by the medications I take and allowed me to live a happy, active lifestyle that I enjoy so much. Now I'd like to introduce the person who has been there for me through thick and thin in all aspects of my life, my loving, caring mother, Trish Carter.